Very good morning from the sports desk. The Investec SA Open is on its final round today at Blair Atholl Golf and Equestrian Estate. South Africa's Thriston finishing round 3 with a 2-stroke lead and will be hoping to hold his nerves to victory this afternoon. He is trailed by Frenchman Clément Sordet on 16 under following a third round 66, with Sweden's Fahrbring in third place on 12 under after a 69. To chat more about Lawrence's chances, we're joined by sports journalist Michael Vlismas. A very good morning to you, Michael. Thank you so much for your time. Obviously, Thriston would want to back up his Rookie of the Year prize at the DP World Tour with a South African Open win to show why it is he did deserve to be the Rookie of the Year. But what are his chances of holding on today?
Very good. He's looked very comfortable at the top of the leaderboard, and he's done so since day one. And I must say, every single time he's been in contention, last season as well, he's looked very, very comfortable there. The more, obviously, he plays in these situations, the better he gets at it, and he admits that as well. The big difference for him this week, a putting tip from his father after last week at the Joburg Open, has been sort of the final piece of the puzzle for him, because he's driving the ball exceptionally well. His mid-irons are really good this week, and he's been holing some long putts. So he's going to be difficult to catch today.
It's not the norm to have 2 rounds being played on the same day. I mean, obviously it had to happen because of the weather that's been disrupting the competition. And I think it even did so with the Joburg Open last week. So what needs to happen, at least from an organizer's point of view, to ensure that the 4th round is completed?
Well, that's why they've gone off earlier today. The first tee off time went off at 7 o'clock. The leaders went off at 9, and it's specifically for that, to avoid any potential weather this afternoon. It is Joburg, it is summer, and so you get those late afternoon thunderstorms. And yes, it's been fairly good this week. We escaped a big one yesterday and got away with it yesterday, so to speak. So it really is. That's why they're looking at about a 2:30 finish today, just to be able to get all that play in. But yes, just a full 18 holes today, barring a playoff and hopefully no weather delays.
It's been an amazing year, since last year, in fact, for Thriston Lawrence, hence the Rookie of the Year prize. I mean, just where to for him now? Because he's already also featured on the major circuit, doing the 150th Open Championship this year. Where to for him now? What can he do? Where does he stop, if at all?
Well, he's going to just keep riding this wave at the moment. He's got this tournament this week, and then next week he's going to have the Alfred Daniel Championship at Leopard Creek. Thereafter, a Fraser Bank Mauritius Open. So that sort of wraps up the year for the Sunshine Tour and DP World Tour co-sanctioned events. But he'll have some very big plans. He's climbing those world rankings. This would be, if he manages to pull it through today, it'll be his 3rd DP World Tour victory. In just over. He had that great rookie season, and he's just started this new season. So he's definitely going to be on a lot of promoters' radars, and will start working himself closer and closer to that top 50. Of course, when you get in that top 50 on the official World Golf Rankings, every single major tournament in the world, including the 4 majors, opens their doors to you. So that'll be a big push for him.
He's obviously not as established as a Charles Schwartzler, Louis Oosthuizen, and a Brandon Grace. But would you think it would be premature for him to perhaps start thinking about the Live Golf Series, because it is going into its 2nd year in 2023, and it seems it's really starting to hold its own as the Live Series compared when it's in this battle it has with the PGA Tour. Would it be too premature for him in his career, Thriston Lawrence, considering this good wave he's on, to maybe start thinking about the Live?
Well, that would be a very personal decision by the golfer himself, and it would be a decision taken on the basis of a career trajectory, I would imagine. He's young, he's winning. Live Golf comes with the complexities at the moment of no official world golf ranking points. As you stated, there is a big battle on the go there, a court case coming up in February around a number of those things. It also would exclude him from the major tours currently, PGA Tour and DP World Tour. So he, those are decisions that he would have to weigh up. At this point, he my gut says he would seem, quite young and early in his career. It would be a big decision for him to close a number of doors while those doors remain closed. It's not to say that they won't open if some sort of compromise is reached later on in the game, but at the moment it would be shutting out quite a few big doors for him going forward. So yeah, I wouldn't see him necessarily making that decision now, but yes, a lot of it hinges on how those big tours sit around the table and this court case coming up in February.
Michael, just before I let you go, I want to look at something other than golf at the moment. You are someone who is incredibly close to the Bulls team, to the Bulls camp. We are concerned as South Africans because one of our superstars, that is Nkosi, is nowhere to be found at the moment. It's been 3 weeks where we are hearing from the Bulls, who put out a statement to say they've put out a missing case, a report. What are you hearing as someone who's a little closer to the group?
Well, that is where the situation stands at the moment. They are keeping very tight-lipped about it, and because it has now been handed over to the police, so they don't want to say too much more at this stage, and really have closed ranks around Sibonga Nkosi and that situation. It's so yeah. At the moment, because they've handed it over to the police, they don't really want to say any more. It's there are rumors doing the rounds, there are stories doing the rounds, and it'd be very, very dangerous to speculate on any of that at the moment. But yes, I think the resounding message coming out of the camp is that there is concern. There's concern for one of their own. There's concern for a player, and which is why they've taken it so seriously, and which is why they have handed it over to the police to get to the bottom of it.